I loved her. With a heart that had never learned to hold back. I gave her my mornings, my nights, my dreams, and the spaces between my breaths. But she chose the silence. Not anger. Not words. Not even a goodbye. Just silence. A silence that grew louder than every promise she ever made. The quiet that killed me. I waited for her words. I waited for her confessions. Her fears. Her tears. Anything that would tell me she was still mine. But her silence was a storm I could never escape. Every unread message. Every unanswered call. Every night I stayed awake, hoping her name would light up my phone. They broke me in ways her words never could. I began to realize that silence can scream louder than heartbreak itself. The empty palace. The palace still stands, but my kingdom is falling apart. I walk through the marble halls, and every step echoes like a reminder of what I've lost. The walls once held her laughter. Now, they breathe only silence. I sit beneath the same golden chandeliers that once witnessed our love. But their light feels colder than ice. People bow before me, but they cannot see that the crown on my head is heavier than my grief. What is a king when his queen no longer reigns beside him? The nights without her. Every night I look for her in the stars. I search for her in the quiet winds that pass through my window. I replay every word we shared, every promise we made, every moment where I thought forever was ours. But forever was just another lie written in the sand, and the tides have already washed it away. I whisper her name into the night, hoping the silence will answer back. But silence is all I get in return. The man behind the smile. People see me smile. They hear my laughter. They admire the strength I pretend to carry. But they don't know that behind the prince, behind the poet, behind the name, there's just a man with trembling hands, trying to hold the pieces of his heart together. I loved her with everything I had, but she chose the silence. And now I live inside this quiet storm, drowning in words that will never be spoken. I sit beneath the same sky we once dreamed beneath, but the stars feel farther now, colder now, quieter now. I loved her with the kind of love that bends time, that breaks distance, that defies the world. But she chose the silence, and in her silence I became invisible, a shadow in my own story, a stranger to the heart I once called home. The letters that never reached her. Every night I write to her. I write about the sunsets she no longer sees, the desert winds that whisper her name, the songs I cannot finish because her voice still lingers in my memories. I write about the weight of my love, about the pain of missing her, about the way my heart still beats For the sound of hers. And then I tear the letters apart. Because I know. No words can bring her back. From the silence she chose the palace of echoes. The palace feels Endel.